Hello, my friends. Great sex in a marriage is not by happenstance. To experience cataclysmic orgasmic explosion is not, my friend, by accident. Do you know why sex is called lovemaking? Because every time you get together with your spouse, you are creating something special. You are giving them an experience that they will never forget. In this video, I will share with you 8 ways to improve sexual intimacy in your marriage. Let's have this conversation. Welcome, my friends. I am Dorian, and this is Not Easily Broken. On this channel, we help Christian couples create lasting love through effective communication, through godly biblical principle, and through personal growth. So let's get into it. Number 1, open and honest communication. Listen, sex is one of the most amazing things that couples can share together. Let's be real about it. It is absolutely undeniably a beautiful thing. Yet it's one of the things that couples find difficult to talk about. I mean, man, if it's so good, how do you find it so difficult to have this wonderful conversation? See, effective communication is essential when it comes to sexual intimacy. Do you know how many couples are not sexually fulfilled, but they are absolutely afraid to talk to their spouse about it? Yes. You see, you have to create a safe and non-judgmental space where you and your partner can openly discuss what desire you want to experience sexually. How are you going to create love if you're not communicating with your spouse? How are you going to create love if you don't know how to deal or talk about the issues relating to love and intimacy in the marriage? How will you please your spouse? Remember what I said, that great sexual intimacy, great sex does not just happen, it is created. Do you know what your spouse desires sexually? No, seriously, do you really know? You have to create that environment, my friend, where both of you feel safe, you are comfortable to have this conversation. And my friend, if this video is adding some value to you, do us a favor and please hit that like button. Subscribe and share this video. That's the best way that you can support this channel. Thank you. Let's get right back into it. Number 2, you must understand your spouse's body. Do you understand your spouse's body? Do you take the time to know what drives them sexually? Both men and women respond to sex differently. Sexual intimacy does not always go the same direction when it comes to our spouse. A man can look at his wife and get sexually aroused. The wife can look at her husband butt naked and he don't do nothing for her. It doesn't stimulate. It doesn't do anything for her. It doesn't drive her. She's drawn sexually by how he treats her. The non-sexual attention, the conversation, the intimacy, the affection, the vulnerability, the security, the openness, the trustworthiness, all plays a role in how she responds to sexual intimacy. Every man needs to study the anatomy and the physiology of his wife's body. I believe every man needs to spend time to understand his wife's body. And of course, the wife needs to spend time to understand her husband's body too. Know how and where she desires to be touched. She knows about her body more than you do. Ask question. Ask her about it. Ask her how, when, and why she like it that way. And whatever she tells you, you keep it to your mental note. You're going to need to draw from that the next time you're making love with her. It is said that a man just needs a place to have sex, but a woman needs a reason to have sex. Sex is wired to her brain. Her body and her mind have to be in alignment to create that rhythm that she's able to flow sexually. You got to study her body. You have to go to school. You have to spend time, get to know her, ask her question, be inquisitive. Get very interested and intrigued about her. And do the same thing for your husband if you really want to demonstrate and activate a higher level of intimacy in the relationship. Number 3, prioritize emotional connection. You have to make it a priority. Sexual intimacy is closely linked to emotional intimacy. What is emotional intimacy? It's about being vulnerable. It's about emotionally connecting with your spouse, right? Strengthen your emotional connection by spending quality time together, engaging in activity that both you and your spouse enjoy while expressing affection and appreciation for each other. Oh, yes. Spend time to get to know each other. Number 4, learn each other love languages. Understanding your partner love language can significantly enhance intimacy, including sexual attraction, sexual desire, right? The concept of love languages suggests that people have different ways that they want to experience or express and receive love, such as words of affirmation, physical touch, act of service, quality time, receiving of gift. These are the primary, but I'm sure there are other love languages that you'd love to demonstrate, you'd love to try. You have them, use them, be excited about them. Number 5, focus on foreplay. Oh, yes, foreplay. You got to prioritize, the importance of foreplay in a sexual encounter. Take time to engage in activities that build anticipation before moving in for the sexual intercourse. You get what I'm saying? Foreplay is a great way for a couple to explore each other's body. Come on, talk to me. You know what I'm talking about. Experiment, foreplay such as kissing, touching, massaging, oral sex, whatever floats your boat. Get busy, get going, do it. Be excited about demonstrating these type of emotion. It gives you a deeper experience. Number 6, practice sensate focus. Sensate focus is a technique often used in sex therapy that involves non-sexual touch and exploration of each other's bodies. Yes, absolutely. Set aside time to engage in sensual activity without the pressure of reaching orgasm or engaging in intercourse. Focus on the pleasure of touch. Oh, yes. Come on. When you're dealing with intimacy, you have to use your 5 senses. You have to use your eyes. You have to use your ears. You have to use your touch. You have to use your feeling. You have to use your smelling. It's all a part of what makes love making special. Talk to me. This practice can help you to become more attuned to each other's desire. It builds trust and enhances an overall ambience and passion in the relationship. Number 7, continuously learn and educate yourself. Oh, yes. You have to educate yourself. Guys, sexual intimacy is a complex and ever-evolving aspect of your relationship. It's just not one-dimensional. It's not about you desiring your spouse the same way all the time. No. Invest in learning about your sexuality, sexual techniques, and understanding each other's body. I talk about understanding the anatomy and the physiology of your spouse's body. It is critical that you spend time to get to know your spouse's body. Do you realize how important that is for you to explore your spouse's body sexually? There are numerous books and articles and workshops and online resources available that you can use to help you provide valuable insight and inspiration, my friends, to become better lover. Oh, you have a right. It's your birthright as a man of God, as a woman of God, as a husband and wife, to enjoy your wife to the fullest. Have you ever read the book of Songs of Solomon? If you read Songs of Solomon chapter 1 through 3 and see exactly how Solomon was speaking to his wife, his woman, his lover, his friend, the Shunammite woman, by the time you get to chapter 4, she couldn't resist him anymore. Oh my God. Go check it out. Anyway, number 8, focus on mutual pleasure. See, sexual intimacy is not solely about one partner's satisfaction. Aim to prioritize mutual pleasure and satisfaction in your sexual encounter. Aim to please each other. That's what I'm saying. Don't make it about you. Sex is not just about you. It is about the two of you. take pride in pleasing each other sexually. I mean, you got to take pride in making sure that your spouse come to orgasmic explosion. I believe, and we have a slogan when we teach couple about intimacy, especially men, we have a policy that ladies before gentlemen. Listen, if she desire to have sex, you're supposed to bring her home. You got to take her home. Yes. Home, I'm not talking about a building. I'm talking about orgasm. That's the home. You got to take her. You got to bring her there. It's your job. A man must take pride in mastering the art of lovemaking. You were created by God to create. Spend some time and learn how to create love. That's why we teach couples how to create love, because love is created. And so, my friends, we have come to the end of this video. I would love to hear your opinion. I would love to hear from you. And if I've said anything that add value to you, then please do us a favor and give this video a like. Subscribe to this channel. And always remember that your marriage is not easily broken.